This is the 12M Auto. This is a drum magazine. That is a group of enemies thinking that they will just camp this entrance. Not today. Redacted has brought out the worst of me. Through spammed grenades, murder hole LMGs, and teammate collision, I have no choice but to join the party and become toxic. For the past week, I have been the meat in the grinder, the pig in the sausage, the cow in the patty, and have, in my opinion, min-maxed my very own Wombo Combo with extra cheese class setup. This setup is nothing new. Anyone who is anyone knows that the 12M Auto is super obnoxious. But until October 10th, there really wasn't a map that allowed you to use it to its full potential. Everything was just too spaced out, and you were usually dead before you could close the gap. However, Breakthrough on Redacted has solved this issue. Because of its linear layout and its love triangle relationship with Operation Metro and Locker, it has created an environment perfect for any unskilled cheese rat who doesn't like to aim, also known as me. As a disclosure, the setups I will discuss with you today are not designed for players who want a high KD. You will die, a lot, but when your attacking team is down to 50 tickets and you're stuck in a tunnel with a whole bunch of blood spitting ass on you with grenades flying muck Jesus past your head, you no longer have a choice but to buck up and offer your life for the betterment of the team. Now, with that said, there are two classes on the agenda today, one for attacking and one for defending. Both use the same gun, which of course is the 12M Auto, and if you want to be super special, then using a laser sight and a small scope will give you a bleeding edge. But under all circumstances, you must have the drum mag attachment. This is crucial. You can't rush 10 people and only have 8 rounds in the chamber. That's like showing up to a fiesta with only 1 can of bean dip. And believe me, people love bean dip. Now, where this class becomes perfected is in the chosen specialist. So don't go anywhere, because this is now the important part. Starting with attacking, you need to play Sundance. We are going full regalia here because this map is all about group clears, and with the ability to have replenishing scatter grenades, an SPH, and a grenade of your choice on your belt, you will be a spam queen. There is one trade-off with this, and that is you only get 2 mags on the gun, but here's the deal. First off, everyone is XP farming replenishment, so the likelihood that you don't get re-upped is pretty damn low. And second, the real kicker here, if you're playing this class right, you'll be dead before you use all your ammo, but you will have pushed so hard on the defenders that you will allow your team to capture the objective before you've single-handedly spent all your tickets. And that's the rotation. Spawn, grenade spam, SPH launch, find your window, run past the threshold, spraying, take out 5 people, die, and repeat. And I promise you, you will carry your match and your team won't even have to try to win. They will just capture the sites wondering where the fuck the enemy's at. So what about defending? Obviously this is going to be more of a passive approach. We need someone who can sustain a fight and provide good utility to the team. That is why I've gone with Irish. Let's dive in deeper. So earlier when discussing the attacking build, we saw that the biggest downside of the 12M Auto is that you have essentially no ammo. And while when attacking that's fine because you won't be alive long enough to use all of it, in defending you likely will be. Irish supports that by having the cache point that replenishes his own ammo. So the problem again is solved. Irish also has the best utility to pair with Redacted, which is his shoot-down sentinel, aka his trophy system. You get 2 of them bitches that auto-replenish and never allow explosives of any kind to see the light of day. And as the cherry on top, you farm a shitload of XP each time a grenade is destroyed. He also has his deployable cover. This adds some good protection because it literally adds a barrier to entry, but if I had to choose between that or his trophy system, on this map, it's a trophy system all day. Oh, and he also revives people fast. So if you're the last man standing after someone rushes you with my attacking build, then you can just pick them all back up in a hurry. Now, there is one last point I have to make about these class setups. If you couldn't tell already, these classes are designed to be super aggressive. Like 2 8 balls deep of cocaine on day 3 of no sleep, bashing your head into the wall at DEFCON 1 aggressive. It's a shotgun. That means you can't sit in the back corner hardscoping, hoping that someone walks to your site, because if someone did, you'd be too far away and would die a meaningless death. The ideal way to play this class is to immediately on spawn throw your utilities out. If it's grenades on attacking, then spam them. I don't care if they're getting destroyed by Irish's sentry, just spam them because sometimes they sneak past. Then you need to quickly get an understanding of where the enemy team is. Lock in on that spot, quickly rush your way through whatever shit pot you're trying to get through, and just spray and pray. If you don't die quickly during this, then don't be a moron. Get behind the enemy, rush to another spot, and shoot them in the back. They won't even know you're coming and you'll wipe a whole area. This class is seriously designed to be up close and personal. It's a class that will decide the outcome of the match, it's a class that carries the team on its back, and that's a heavy burden. but a burden true Battlefield veterans know all too well. And that's the builds. If you can't beat them, then join them. And if you're toxic enough to use these, then like the video and share with your friends. I want to see murder squads of 12M autos next game I get on. Later.